Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening maybe, whatever time of day is right for you. It's part 10, playing Dragonkin, the Banished, and we finally finished our first campaign. Alright, took us 40 hours to do so, and now we are checking out the end game, polishing out the build, and we're gonna be talking about the build hopefully at the end of this video. Alright, maybe we need like a couple more hours, days to polish the build altogether. Helmet Heroes, thank you very much for following. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Greetings. So, meanwhile, let's... well, we're supposed to get 20 something level of the city. We got like barely 20, we didn't go to 20, so we did miss like some XP on the map here and there. Like, they really were hard to get it. There's a chaos maps here. Alright. The war table thing. That's what to begin the hunt with the war room. That's what we need to go. In the meantime, we are need to dispose of some items, I think. Okay, hold it. We need to sort them through some things. So, still working on my treacherous rain. Still trying to make it better. We already greatly improved performance of treacherous rain yesterday by actually using talents, right? Talents. So energy talent maximized. Energy talent get me like this energy regen, maximum energy. That's allow me to use more than one treacherous rain and getting basically restoring this mana very fast. And control greatly increased damage against solo targets, so we want to get the control on a higher level here. Still, that's my priority, right? Like another thing I want to do, reflexes. Let's see, where's my reflexes? Well, critical surge also not bad. Because we're doing critical damage altogether. Alright, so what we are looking here as little toxin, merciless reflexes, okay. Merciless reflexes after dodging or use mobility skill. Okay, person of character reflexes added to the attack. So, like, reflexes add to 20% of reflexes going to my attack. It's just also not bad. Added projectile to skills. Alright, so extra projectiles also okay-ish. I'm not sure if it's adding extra projectile to a blizzard. That would be, like, very, very good. That would be very good. Technique, after using the basic skill, we're not using technique. Well, the main sync energy and control we have it. Control, this is, believe me, not a slowing. So it's building a control bar very, very fast on rank 2. And it's helping me killing the big bosses yesterday. Super fast too. Okay, let's sort it out, the loot. Sort out the loot and see what we can get else from a city XP. So let's say like we're removing this thing, anything new here, like we're removing. Alright, there's a bunch of things we probably to remove. Ice peaks, I don't think we're gonna be using ice peaks. That's gonna be removed. Alright, probably removed. Like, probably removed. Have greater area of effect wise. Lightning mark. I don't care about that one. Transcendence. Need 5 to enable. Fire. Like, so we have 2 mystical modifiers, which is looking interesting, but I don't think we can use this one. I can put it into storage and see how that's gonna go. Alright, I can try to do this. I don't think we're ever gonna be using Coral Siphon. It's not really Good performance skill. So 8 seconds cooldown. It does have the slow, so we can build the slow bar. Kinda think. Frozen Assault also, don't think they're gonna be using that one anytime soon. So next plan to build some mage build after this. Noxious Star with energy gain, toxic damage, energy gain, ultimate enchantment. And I can put it into storage too. Hunting trap, overpowered defensive stance, more than enough, and also overpowered into toxic damage. At some point we're gonna get this toxic damage working for us. Explosive shots. I also think that I wanted to try it out at some point. Make some sacrifices. And let's get this skills are placed here. Alright, just because we can. There's a Noxious Star. Let's put it here. I think I'm gonna put this one here too. Frozen Assault. Let's just go over here. We very care about this Malignant Assault. Energy gain, energy gain. This is gonna be removed. Right, what about the gear? What about the gear? What do we want? What do we don't want? Mystical Divine, Life Drain, which is like interesting. Alright, but we need energy. Okay. Slide Drain Barrier Blockage, so, well, unfortunately. Determination, Track and Human Reflexes. Determination is stuff we don't really care about. But it's getting me a bonus hit points, which is rolling bonus armor, really good. Tracker in Human Reflexes. Kill an enemy, reduce the cooldown for all skills, and temporary enhance reflexes. FX stacks. Alright, minus cooldown, which is good for my cooldown skills. Not good in boss fights, but good against cooldown skills. So it does have extra armor. If you look at my armor here, it's 46%. Alright, 46%. So this could be very useful. I have like 2 things that I need, health and bonus hit points. Just need a bonus armor. To roll on it. Defense +2, we using Vitality. Just okay-ish. Okay, maximum hit points 9. Trackers, Instinct, Merciless Reflexes. Maximum hit points Evasion. So it's not really bad. Right, our Silence doing nothing for me, is it? Silence. Reduce damage taken after being subjugated to crowd control. Helmighty Hero, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for following too. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're just about to hit the end game. Figuring out what we want or what we don't want in my current talent tree. So reduce damage taken after being subject to a crowd control effect. Reduce the next crowd control effect temporary. So like, it's not really important for silence here. Alright. Have less armor, but have evasion. Okay, we do need life drain, do we? Do we need life drain and something? So I don't think we can afford this one. So, Instrument Vision, I've been enjoying the stream for a bit now. Okay, so he also streaming on Twitch, this guy who's followed, but his account was created 9 hours ago. He's like, you know, that's shotgun streamer, like, you know, that's shotgun marriage, but he's just like shotgun streamer. Okay, he got banned right away. It's robotic scam. And we're not appreciating robotic scam over here. Okay, we have control on my boots, so we cannot replace the boots by any means. Vitality also like very good things to have. So maximum hit points, bonus armor, so everything's there. And vitality too. Gonna give me even more hit points over here. It's maximum 10 hit points. I saw like one vitality 3, just get an extra heal in there. So like it's a good start. Vitality, I maybe even put it over here. Alright, like I probably don't need this one anymore. There's helmet with vitality, then helmet with energy. And we're probably removing this one as well. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Control. Okay, that's control, even better things to have. But we either have bonus armor, bonus gold here. That's general block damage, makes some hit points. It's even better things to have, but I don't think I can afford it right now. This is selling. Defense +2. Has life drain, that's good, but nothing else. Okay, everything else is going to Benedictor. There's some benediction. Do we even need this one anymore? I don't think we do. I don't think we do, chat. Determination. Yeah. Right, that's sorting done. Let's get to that war room. To the war room. Oh, why I can teleport? Okay, the game frozen. Yeah? The game frozen. Okay, it did teleport. Or done something at least. Whatever. That was strange. So to talk. Check the war room here. Hunt amphibious. Maps, chaos, tributes. Okay, so I can go and do some tributes over here. Alright, so I have poisonous flask. So what we need for this tribute to activate? We need book, something, and something, and something. Do we have a book? So we have like this one, for example, right? Tribute. So it's activated one of those. And we have this one, tribute. Let's activate one of those. That's all we have here. We need more options for tributes. Okay, well, a better tribute also. Eternal gifts. Action. So the eternal gifts are the heroic act. You will be able to receive a gift from the eternal. Each gift will allow you to choose from multiple rewards, equipment, or arsenal, fragments, and ingredients. You'll be able to reroll for generation of the purposed items, but only a limited number of times. The eternal gifts are usually obtained following a hunt during special activities. Okay. I mean, apparently, equipment, slot none, fragments, ingredients. Is this eternal gift over there? I can pick it up right away? Okay. I cannot. Never mind. They tricked me. So maps, what is medium? Very hard. So I need to choose the pass to take. Immediate gain spoils, gain attribute points. Equipment start, gift customization. Lighten frequently a strike near the character. Amphibious. So no idea how this works. Speaking of a difficulty, we are playing on Calamity 2. I think we're gonna be going and try to increase my difficulty. What the group is even? Difficulty to Apocalypse here. That's a big jump. Calamity 2 given 275, 500 armor, 500 health, good quality gold, and XP gain. So Apocalypse is the difficulty we're gonna be aiming for this build to work. So they want me to start again at medium. What's the medium here? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I need to increase the difficulty over here. Oh, I see. I see. If I want to actually difficulty increase, I need to get this over here. Well, let's see how this is gonna be on Apocalypse. Awaken the worship. So you want me to go teleporting? So basically teleporting to the map here. I thought they're gonna be like creating procedure generated maps with this. Apparently not. We're going in a completely different direction here.
This one is marked. My strength fills. This won't hide from
Okay. We're still gonna kinda kill them. That's a good thing. Let's see the DPS. Destroyed protective barriers. Okay. Some item. Maybe a place. Kill the leader. Take your resources. So we not killing those guys like very fast. So.
Why your mouth?
Purify the altar. Just need to stay inside it.
Ready to kill. I can't anymore.
I think there's a group of enemies coming. Our health leash gonna be working pretty fine. Not life drain, not exactly health leash or life drain. There's a big difference. There's a vampirism here in the game too.
I'm out of breath.
Spell minions damage with the blizzard. Reach the plateau. That's a quite a bit.
Flames already.
Quite a bit more that made treacherous rain. Why my divine beast didn't pick up the loot?
Has no energy left.
Find this statue. Have a proximity meter.
Marks the dead.
Seventy-five. This is dodgily elite. I got it. 59.
Few marks. Not good. I'm out of breath.
Okay. This guy was serious. Created. Take the great light lapse.
Getting my breath.
That's the boss. Oh shit. Like imagine I don't wanna get killed by his attack at all.
Getting my breath.
Did perfectly. You can dodge better. Okay, you're gonna die. You didn't die. You're gonna die not anytime soon. Give her a 10 on. Okay. This one pale dragon hour scene that we don't really use in. So like, why does the such a bad armor here? Oh my god. This was apocalypse difficulty. That tunnel hunt, begin the hunt. So basically they just using those maps from campaign, alright, to get you to do this hunting. I really thought it would be procedure generators shit. It wasn't. Okay, we don't have like much of stuff here to. Okay, it did got me like level up my city, did it? Got me like some city XP, so that's good. So now we can choose one of those here. Increase the frequency of lit enemies. And lit enemies affiliated with poison, leaving toxin cloud behind on death. It's pretty bad, right? Increase enemies movement speed by 50. So enemies inflict damage with their attack with the chance of temporary reducing time and healing. Increase the level of all enemies by 2. Lit enemies are champions deal 10% more damage. I can deal with that. Okay, I mean like increase the frequency of elite enemies. Unlock the Chaos Hunt rule, Toxic Biome. Start the hunt. So we need to do 8 sync 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in order to get this one. Oh, okay, so there's a portal over here. Alright, I didn't notice it the last time. Okay, Toxic Relish could have toxic fucking frogs, the worst enemy in the game. They explode on death on death, and they're doing like so much damage.
My strength fails me.
Okay, no frogs here, however. Like, this village is like very sturdy. They're not dying after this, folks. Okay, there's the bloody frogs. That's literally could be one shot me. On the other hand, my Drake gonna get level up very soon. Took the tracker. Hello, Hunter. The Grand Tracker tasked me with collecting the idols of Dragonkin. The last one I'm missing is well defended, so I let you help. I need your help to get it. Okay, well.
This one is me.
And help you will get.
This one is me.
Finally, some elites.
Arm grows
Pick
sore.
them up. Just idle.
My strength fails.
They say he needs one idol, but there's a multiple of them.
My
Huh?
blades are ready.
Evasion, evasion, evasion. So did also increase evasion of the character. The base evasion to 20 something percent. 27. This has greatly increased my survivability. I do would like to believe. I would like to believe.
My armor grows sore.
This was a trap. Okay, the frog. We don't want to stay and get exploded. Secure, now we can return to Mother Scale. They can return, but I need to kill the boss. Does it have some minions here?
I need to catch my breath.
We can heal out of them. Wait.
Arm grows sore.
Got it. So we're doing okay in this apocalypse difficulty. Alright. Doing okay, but not getting okay of rewards here. So it XP gain. Fire. Okay, nope. Charisma. No. We don't have a good item over there. Just taking whatever. Taking whatever the relic there is. Relic, I mean, obviously, materials. My god, chat. Don't ask me. Hard Knight. Hard Knight. So, elites and champions deal more damage. Tribute at the fallen sacrifice. Okay, they have tribute. Spoils tributes. Okay, should I look at the okay, what is modify on fragment, gift customization, permanent or resistant or silence bonus, dungeon purification, chaos hand rule, barrier bonus, corrupted mouths tribute. Okay, eagle sample tribute, intellect bonus. Okay, let's go for tribute. Let's go and do that. Grab the tribute. See how that's gonna go. Find the twins. Okay, those guys can interrupt your bloody rain. Treacherous rain, rain of terror. I mean, the twins also enemy twins. Oh my god, that's spinning to win in me. Don't let them get you spin. Find the barrier. This. Vermin almost there. Vermin. There we go. Vermin. Level up. Reaching the next level with any vermin. But you know, with killing them properly fast on this apocalypse difficulty, I would say so. When it's come to the normal enemies, so the build already like good enough to do the apocalypse difficulty. Good enough cleaning this on apocalypse. Barrels? What the fuck is this? Like really, what the fuck is this? Some kind of Indiana Jones. Find the barrel thrower. Okay, well, I'm not really doing that much of damage. Dude, like, this reminds me of that bloody boss, right, from Verizon in the wine cellar. Well, it's a little bit of pain. Something hit me like very hard there. Alright. Evaded. Evaded. Not really evaded. But like, this DPS or window or this closing, I don't like that. Always closing when we go into the next map. Okay, get some evasion boost. hit that blades when he jump in. This is bad. I would say pretty fast cleaning speed for bosses as well, more or less. Yeah. An apocalypse difficulty. I have some private message here. Whatever. 20 XP. I'll take it. Brace and cold. Duration and the skill chance to strike an extra time. 518, kill an enemy. Well, you need to kill an enemy for this to work. Materials. 66 million damage on a blizzard. It's not bad. It's not bad. Fafnir Glacier. That was the place. So what about the tribute? Okay, so I'm interested in the tributes. Did we get the tribute? So if I go it and see it, the tribute. Oh, so we did got some tribute. Over here. Oh, I see. That's interesting. So we want to hunt more attributes here. Modifier fragments, dungeons purification, permanent resilience bonus, barrier bonus, corrupted mouth, tribute, eagle egg tribute, intellect bonus. Well, what about those bonuses? So intellect I have 0 here. Let's see how those permanent intellect bonuses are working. Vermin, Pelivermin, 50%. So what is extra XP? Or is this extra XP bar? I don't want to know. Okay, 4 more points. We can get probably through the town. So we're gonna go this way. Intellect bonus. Silence bonus, purification. I would need that for silence bonus. Triple choice. Okay. We have 0 intellect. Let's see what that's gonna give me. We're gonna go to the bugs. Damn it. Bugs mean frogs. The strange dancers. There's a bunch of them over here.
My arm goes sore.
Dragonkin and losing this.
Ready to kill.
Always ready to kill. Not for dying, come on dude.
My strength fails me.
DPS, DPS, DPS. Do you have any information with my DPS? That's the guy. Going to die. Destroy idols, read the first sigil.
Find your mark. I need to catch my breath.
Right, so much loot. You looted this? You didn't. Like, despite playing this on this difficulty,
Ready to kill.
on Apocalypse difficulty, despite carrying the helmet with so much XP, doesn't look like my XP bar is actually moving here, does it? But the campaign was giving— oh my god, the prog almost killed me. But the campaign was giving me like much more XP. Just saying.
Time out.
This one is marked. Can't hide from me.
Okay, fucking frogs.
I need to catch my breath.
Almost literally killed me.
Not one.
One of the frogs.
You are marked for death.
And I'm watching your XP. And I don't like where you're going.
Catching my breath.
How slow you going, or say. Okay, frog, another frog.
This one is marked.
Where's the last sigil?
Stay on me.
Getting ready. Catching my breath.
Impudent fool jumping on me like this. Boss time. Probably can be evading this for a little bit. Imagine if I can have control on 3. How fast I would be killing this, even still.
I can't anymore.
Like, really fast.
This one is marked.
What is that? Barely get like 1 bar of XP from all of this map. This is not gonna be going fast, is it? Okay, so, city XP. They have drain tracker, listen. No, we don't care about this one. Okay, exploration. We also don't care. Then we're just taking materials. None of that was good. None of that was good. You know what? I actually secretly started liking the campaign after all. I may be starting to like campaign and still have a little bit more. Okay, so we're supposed to get into like bonus, let's see. Attributes. I got 5 intellect? Wait, what? That gave me 5 fucking intellect? Wow. Like, wow. Wow. Like, fucking wow. This is ridiculous. Okay, I won't take that silence bonus in that case. Permanent silence bonus. Alright. The enemies feel it with poison while leaving toxic cloud behind on death. It's like I saw they're gonna give me like 1 point or something. They're gonna be like, no, but it's 5. High 5. High 5, dude. Okay, decent indeed. Collect pollen.
My blades are ready.
Okay, starting on 2 XP bears over here. One pollen. 2 pollen. XP pollen.
My blade. I have no energy.
Find your mark.
4 pollen. Talk to the tracker. Okay, those 2 requests such a bad syncing campaign. They were killing me. Well, they were not killing me, but they were dealing something like 40% of my health bar every time I fought them. It doesn't look to change much. Hunter, the Grand Tracker set us to investigate ruins, but the Dragonkin are blocking our way. Help us move forward. Okay, this is basically what we have in the campaign sheet. Protect the trackers. Literally have this sinking campaign. The blizzard is going. Almost 100 million damage to the blizzard. Delve deeper in jungle. Okay, 3. Back in 3. I don't even know like how it's hitting me that hard. So like I'm dodging the trajectory of his projectile, but I know. Protect the trackers. Those guys came out of nowhere. We keep the rain of arrows. Alright. Keep this going. We actually got like 1 XP bar from this already. Talk to a tracker.
This one is marked.
Thank you, Hunter. Let's not the dragon tempt you. Eliminate the giant leech. There it is. Okay, move that way.
Ready to kill.
Move that way.
My strength fails me. Strike!
Ready to kill. Strength fails
Do we eliminate it? It is trying to prevent the guy to it. Okay, okay. That's literally like the boss fight for the campaign.
arm grows
The
sore.
strange thing is it doesn't have a blue bar whatsoever. So I'm not like doing the stun damage to him. I'm not using my control on him. That's a big reduction to my total damage. Arrows of rain or not. But you cannot underestimate the impact of the control.
You mark for death.
Okay, destroy the leech. Giant body. Out of the options over here. Race and cold. Destroy the body. Take the great labs.
My blades are ready. My arm grows sore.
Haven't even got to a shield now. Stay there in the void. Okay. Two hands.
Able to catch my breath. I need time.
What was that?
My arm grows sore. This one is marked.
Down the labs. Ricochet shot. Healing. Healing is, I don't know. Bonus gold, bonus armor, so we have maximum points, reflexes, barrier. Let resistance block damage. And human reflexes of healing. Well, that's can work, right? I think this can work. So I'm still using those fake scales. It was like only like that ultra scale was the fake one. So what do we have here? Or silence, like they give me or silence, yeah. Or silence got to 92 plus 6, okay, plus 5. So that's There's bonus 6 point here. But yeah. Plus 6 is because we got our silence from a ring, I do believe. Our silence is very good for me because it's giving me like extra damage here. Like very good. Okay, let's throw the stuff on Benedictor guy. What we keep in, what we not really keep in. Do I need this? Bracelet called to energy and ultimate enchantment. So ultimate enchantment not working on bracelet called, so it's like whatever. It's like bonus like summons. I really wonder if there is like any other way to get the summons. Maybe like other drakes have a different way to summon the summons. Like the way that not relying on killing enemy to summon them. Because the first Drake, we have a first army, but we need to kill enemy in order to summon things. Alright. By killing enemy, the vermin gains a chance to temper summon. And it's not really working in the boss fights. Like I was explaining this. Because boss fights doesn't have like anything to kill there. Listen campaign. Cruel siphon into larger duration. Energy generation, greater control, longer duration. Longer duration by 25%. Like, okay. Let's say I'm leaving that bean. Voltaic decoction. And toxic transcendence. Upon activation, reduce cost by 100, but increase cooldown, right? I'm not sure transcendence is something I want to have. Overall. Okay, greater control. This is skill stuns enemy for 1 second.
Oh, what a day!
What a day, Nick. So decided to scare me yet again. You know, you need to do it like in the moment of concentration, mate. Like every time. Well, maybe not every time, but... Okay, it's rare for me to get scared on this, playing this game, so... It's most likely Slay the Spire, just always like concentration mode. Welcome, welcome, mate. So we started this end game thing. It's already like, you know, giving you permanent bonuses. I got permanent bonus to my intellect and resilience, which is a big thing. But what I don't like is that they're using basically the campaign map for it. So it will be a something procedure generated, like last epoch thing. But it's just going back to campaign map. And even reusing some quest part of campaign map. Like, we just were doing... Cutting down the vines with the poison thing. Blizzard. With reduced cooldown. Just like never gonna be working with the blizzard. So I gotta remove it. Yeah, totally is campaign map. Somehow I didn't saw that. Cause I don't. Well, the good thing they're giving me XP just to finish the map. I don't need to find anything to get the XP. So, we're doing everything on Apocalypse difficulty. Looks like the build just working pretty fine, I mean, on Apocalypse. So that's one good thing. And there's a control we're able to kill those bosses like also decently fast. So give customization, modifier on fragment, Dungeon purification. I'm not sure what it is. Let's get the bonuses. Okay, there's a permanent barrier bonus. Triple the choice. And there's a bunch of these things I want to take. So permanent barrier bonus. We have 842 barrier. I want the 842. How much was gonna give me of a bonus? Increase level of elite. I don't like the barrier overall. Maybe it's like better on major build or something. But so far, okay, so let's look at barrier stats here. Do we even have barrier? So bonus barrier 100, crystal barrier amount, barrier. Barrier's go should protect it at points and quickly restore it while no damage has been taken. So that's the thing, it's restoring while damage not taken, but it's taking like something like 2 or 3 seconds before it's starting restoring, and it's not really quickly. Alright, my health leech or health regens much faster than the barrier, so it's like really doesn't feel like very a very good start to have. Like, unlike in last epoch again. Okay, it's 5 seconds, dude. That's 5 seconds cooldown before barrier regeneration. So there's a passage in the start tree to adjust barrier regen. Not for me. Not for me. Right? Not for me. Maybe it's like a different for classes. All in-game amounts to its campaign maps with a bunch of objectives to justify running all over. And the only real difference is that once you unlock them, you will be able to apply a couple of modifiers, which slightly increases the chances of certain things happening, like dropping a 5 hex or turning materials into gold, etc. You have about 4k barrier. So for me, it's like for this class, barrier is like really bad. So you need to take 5 seconds without taking damage for it to start to regen. This is like literally not gonna work. And it's regening 10% of the barrier for each second. Alright, that's absolutely disgusting. Right, okay, so in last epoch barriers, you can tinker with the barriers. Oh, look at this. The barrier starts. And it's actually better than Hell's. Alright. Barrier is actually better than Hell's in last epoch. I'm gonna say that. The jellyfish. Remove the corals. Okay, we're removing them by just killing them.
My blade is ready.
Let's see. No sense. Get him out of here. So barrier is good for me. Like I have passive to give like a flat and percentage increase, and as well as faster regen. Also percentage damage when it's at the maximum. Okay, yeah, like that's what I was wondering, right, mate? If there's like a barrier is better for different classes, but for this is just like really not a thing, right? So evasion, percentage of health, and health. That's basically my survival options. It's maybe same for block, right? Like we discussed yesterday. The block generally doesn't feel good. Even if, yeah, evasion is just not much better, but maybe it will be better for Paladin. Paladin, the knight guy, whatever he thinks he is. So yeah, I guess the barrier is maybe like this class damage avoidance, much like evasions for yours. Well, I don't have like anything that giving me bonus to evasion, mate. Alright, like I don't have anything. I have a gear that I can roll on evasion. Okay, I have skill that can improve my evasion. So like I have this assassin shroud that gives me 20% evasion, plus 20 for 5 seconds. Right, and every time I press on the malignant assault for a spectre of a second, I'm getting this 50% evasion. So there's that here. But it's like if you're talking about passive skills, the stuff that influenced me like is reflexes. Reflexes is like that's what we get in like when we put in the points into a bunch of passives here. Armor, reflexes, armor. Yeah, I mean I prioritize the barrier and health, so I have a bit of more health than you and a lot more barrier. So not sure if this is like optimal. So health is always good. Health is always good, especially when you have a reinforcement trick, right? So reinforcement basically make me health even more healthier. All right, like, and there's also health. Okay, well, so basically on the last level, 0.3% per enemy killed of maximum health. So increasing your maximum health even faster, like basically 30%, right? Or something from your maximum health. There's obviously the gear passives, like the vitality passive, that giving you like a lot of percentage of health, of maximum health, and then healing you for 1% of maximum health. Also, again, like even if you have like, for example, like 20k health, and you're healing 1% from this maximum health every second, right? What does that mean? It's like 200 health per second, right? So it's not really that big compared to health leech. Like this just 23 life drain healing me so much more that that percentage of health gonna be doing healing. But big health is important, so you're not gonna get one-shotted. Alright. Because even with reflexes, I easily can get one-shotted. I almost got one-shotted by a frog explosion on the previous map. So yeah, anyway, in terms of in-game, I would do all the stable quests before anything else to get all your passives. It's also unlock all the hereditary that you need to activate ancestrals. The tributes things. Okay, yeah.
Ready to kill.
So there is no reason to skip any of those. Basically what I'm saying. Kill the Great Chimera. Are you Great Chimera? Leave the nest. I can go leave this to this area because it's got a chest.
This one is marked.
Take the Great Labs. Honestly, you know, now I'm suddenly contemplating. Do I actually like the campaign actually more than the same game? Okay. I don't like the damage. I need to start like actively evading him. Banished, and we are not gonna do very well here. Okay, there's the evasion. Didn't evade that. probably the most annoying boss so far. Right, let's see what we have. Control. Determination, we need the control. Oh, that's bad. So we take the materials. So yeah, another troll is like, very much required, and I will also like, apply to new characters in the same city. About skipping the other instances when you only need to do 8. Got you. So the problem is the endgame serves almost no purpose. The only thing I aim for it is doing endgame on Apocalypse. So likely most all endgames is simply power for power's sake. Kinda surprised that Titan Cruise model of doing campaign again on how the difficulties and with the new gear drops isn't standard. Well, they're not gonna be using that model in Titan Quest 2 as well. So that's the thing. I feel like Titan Quest is the only game that done that are really right. Yeah, that model. We have a Grim Dawn after that, but like honestly, I'm only doing Grim Dawn nowadays on the hardest difficulty. So they have ability to start it on the hardest difficulty right away and do it. And yeah, it's you're getting yourself in disadvantage by getting all those minus resistances as well. So it's depending on the build, it's going to be like a very hard start. Like you literally need to avoid some elites or all of them, and not fighting elites, not taking the totems before like level 20. This is Titan Quest, the only game that done it right. Okay, equipment start. So what we got here is perimeter silent. Okay, barrier bonus. So 884. That's like give me like what 25 barrier or something. Can we see this barrier? Bonus barrier 105. Okay, okay, it didn't got me like the actual barrier. In the flat numbers, but it's got me percentage of barrier. Let's see, 5%. Well, you know, this is still useful in some way, getting all of those percentages. But what you say is power is for the power's sake. Play. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Energy costs are increased by 10%. Character periodically lost 50% of the armor temporary. That's doesn't look very fun. Need to be careful with this. I also like playing through this. I feel like I was getting more XP in campaign, honestly. Playing it on a harder, a lower difficulty. But yeah.
You mark the dead.
Find hidden trucks. Talk to a tracker. Hunter, I have to go to the heart of Dragonkin territory to be on behalf of the council. Would you be willing to escort me? What a pleb. Escort the tracker.
Ready to kill.
Run, you fools. So he's like literally would be stopping on every fucking monster. Oh my god, dude. Literally stopping to find every monster, yeah. I don't like this escort quest. The following the ball thing was like much better. Then read objectives, it's all total trash. Just click and read objective to arrive simply to run the icons. I cannot! I need to satisfy my voice acting. Come on, mate. I have the urge of voice acting here. Trying to imitate the legendary campaign voice acting as well. I mean, yeah, you know me. Voice acting is my almost second job. Oh my god, this food is just staying in there. Just run.
It's in my book.
You have a first job? I say almost made. You can read between the lines. I mean, I didn't satisfy very much my voice acting abilities by playing the previous Yakuza, because a lot of like campaigning just like get voice acted already. Well, there was a side quest. They still didn't voice acted the side quest. So I feel like we need to start some big CRPG. Oh my god, okay. To get me back on the track. For the utmost time, oh dude, like this guy actually took some damage over there. I saw those guys are indestructible. Talk to the tracker. Thank you, Hunter! I got going to end up like one of those creatures. I'm not going to end up like one of those creatures. Okay, right, whatever. Defeat. The crocodile. Oh, okay, that's a croc. That's a croc. That's like literally the first boss that took me like something 10 minutes to kill in campaign. Oh my god. There's a lot of health, granted, but what we have a control that's gonna be doing like 1 million damage. There we go. First control activated. Okay, well, if you don't stay there, you can often stay stunned at everything.
It's in my breath.
There's another 1 million damage to the face. Second control activated. So we have my control level 3. I just imagined how much of a damage boost will be against these guys. It'd be insane. Also, I can kind of skid him from another side of the map. Maybe a safer option is that.
This one is mine.
Okay, we roll, nothing here. Taking materials. Come on, game. Okay, still have a bunch of fragments, space. So we're good. Need one more map for this. We got some tributes over here. There it is. But that's not enough to activate my sync yet. Like, not really. Probably need like to unlock this extra slots here to activate it. So almost like enough to activate this one. Almost. Bonus block. Yeah, I don't care. So dungeon purification, modifier and fragments. What do we have here? Corrupt moth. An ambient poison gas during drain 1% of character maximum hit points each second. So this could be bad. That I mean, only my health restoration is life drain. But 1% per second is like not really that much, right? 100 damage.
You mark the dead.
Stop the ritual. There's like little campaign shit too. Oh my god, the frog exploded right into my face.
Arm grows sore.
Okay, one little frog down. 2 little frogs left.
This one is marked.
Some sweet time. Free the prisoners. Yeah, 1% damage per second is like really nothing. Absolutely nothing. I still do have impression that my XP gains decreased it quite a bit. This guy is dead. Is this game worth picking up on PS5? So I heard it's very good with controller, right? So it's feeling very good playing it with the controller. I did not play it with the controller, but Necroscope here playing it with the controller. Not sure how good it will be on PS5 if there's any problem there that we're playing it on PC. But I'm generally enjoying the game. It's a little bit trashy, especially now we got to the end game. Like, the campaign was awful. Alright, campaign was awful. But then we got to end game, and end game just reusing campaign maps. So it's not a procedure generated or whatever. It's like the Necroscope mentioned here, it's power, getting more power for the sake of more power thing. But it's still like, very interesting to get your build going. Right, so the best part of the game is having this ability to customize your skill. It's very highly customizable. Right, so there's a whole board jigsaw puzzle, and it's very highly customizable. So that's like what I like about it. It's opening you so many, like, you know, options. And the gameplay itself is not really that bad. It does rotate it around, like, well, 5 skills in general. 5 active skills. But most of the time we're gonna be using one or two skills.
I need to catch my breath.
This is a Dojin guy, is it? We try to build a control bar on him. Doesn't have like very much health, so not gonna deal that much of damage to control. Only 500,000. So this is enough. Did I do like 38 million damage with my aura? Just staying close to the enemy. That. Fragment attacks. Okay, the city level up, so nothing over here. Have pale dragon aura. Yes, materials. It's materials. So we've done like 8 out of 8 thingies, maps. But it's probably better, like in stop saying, to go and do all of them before engaging the last one. Subar's to next level. This is not level 14, guys. This is not my level 14. I am a high level character, I reach maximum level of 50, and after you reach that, you get in that ancestral level and up thing. So don't get your wrong reading on that. So you just level up ancestral for getting more critical damage, basically, and boosting my blizzard chance to activate when we reach level 20. That's what we're gonna do here. So we can do this now. Immediate gain attribute points, spoils. So triple the choices, give us customization. Not sure what kind of choices triple. Elite enemies are powered by electricity, occasionally generating an explosion of electricity damage around them. 3% of maximum health is lost each second while immobile. Okay. We'll be moving all the time. So we want to kill, get all these rewards over here before engaging here. Also, we're doing at the maximum difficulty apocalypse. So the build so far handling this pretty well. I feel like a complete build, to be honest. Right, there's a bunch of things that could be improved, like way more, getting way more better. But it's also would require a lot of rerolling.
Ready to kill.
Find the looter's plunder. Wait, but I thought I was a looter.
Catching my breath.
Kill the looter. No, what? Open the looter cache. Confirm the evading. And evaders and evading the cost. Somewhere that way. Actually, I don't have. Somehow I don't have that map open, so we didn't found the dragon. That's precise over that part of the map. Panorama view thing.
I need to catch my breath. Ready to
Because
kill.
since we're here, let's try to find a panorama. And there is maybe.
I need to catch my breath.
Could be one in the corners. We're like 1 hour and a half on this, and we barely like level up this ancestral. I really feel like campaign was giving me and all my maximum XP from Wyrm is also going to level this up, is it? Okay, look at my Wyrm. Okay, it does have something different, like there's a different like something XP bar going over here. No idea where that's going.
Ready to kill.
So I guess the Wyrm XP not going into your... This one? Not going into your thing. Into your ancestral XP. Oh my god. So I was like, using the panorama view, and I was standing in one place, and that's activated the negative effect of the map, which is deal damage to me, 3% and almost kill me. That's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, the worm bin at maximum double the XP you apply to ancestral. It's fast to level until about where you are.
Have no energy left.
Basically, you're saying when you're reaching something like around 14 level for ancestral, it's despite having a bonus from worm and you own XP, like from helmet XP. Citizen of the Mystria, stand fast, stop the advance, burn the ships, and bring me the heads of the cultists that know the dragon stamped us. Okay, well, there goes restarting. So what I was saying, despite all this bonus XP we get, it's still super slow, huh?
This one is mine.
Did we have like any city XP right left over here? Dude, it's just like destroying everything. I'm like still quite not very much satisfied with my build. In many ways. Alright. But I'm glad that it's performing so well. Not bad for the first build, honestly. Not bad for the first build. If I would say so myself. Go to the coast.
This one is mine.
Protect the oracles. I can like destroy the ship way faster, dude. Honestly.
My blades are ready.
Eradicated. It's 300 k DPS with the blizzard. Bring it on. Take the boss down. Okay, don't forget we need to move. We stay in one place. We get in the damage from a passive thing. Even die for control. Not bad. Blizzard. Dude, Blizzard with extra things. Do we or do we not? Alright, that's like skill cost reduction. Oh, okay, I'll think I'll take it. But if we don't care about this, okay, that's energy reduction, we need to roll one of this here. You can see what we have over here. Survival. Bonus hit points, maximum hit points, bonus armor. This is like a really good one. This is like a really good one. Fuck. I'm not sure I can do anything about Blizzard here. Right, so look, Blizzard we did like everything we could here to make it good. Greater area, ice damage. Right, ice damage could be increased for Blizzard. So what we need is extra projectiles. We already got that. Area effect. So while inflicting damage, you have a chance to restore an energy. And there is also the overpowered thing going on. Alright, if I put it extra Blizzard here, I think we're gonna be losing some stuff here. We're gonna be able to use this one, reinforcements for example. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm just looking at this and I'm trying to figure out if I put it. It's gonna add like extra energy. Regen to my this one. No, I just don't see like how this is gonna be beneficial for me. Bigger usually mean better, but not in this case. Right, when we get like everything sorted out, not in this case. It's still good. Is it still good to take?
You are marked for death. My blades are ready. My blades are ready.
I'm out of breath.
Here marks the dead.
Getting over it.
I need to catch my breath.
My strength fails me. Catching my breath.
This one is mine. This one is mine. Your mark. I can't.
Your mark.
My strength fails. Your mark.
Ready to kill. Find your mark.
Ready. I need to catch my breath.
This one is mine.
I need to catch my breath.
Your mark.
Ready to kill. To my grave. Right. Arm grows sore. This one is marked. Ready to kill. My arm grows sore. Find your mark. Can't. Ready to kill.
Okay, yeah, that's really shame, huh? That's a really shame, mate. That's a really shame indeed. Yeah. I wonder for how long, so. Come on, chat. Oh my god. Well, it didn't happen in a while. I don't think we had any muted stream or any black screen stream this month yet. So here you are. Here you are. The fan service. Also take me 5 minutes to see the message. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I was complaining actually the map is this last map is looking a little bit like longer than other maps. You don't really miss much of the stuff I've spoken, chat. I don't think you're bothered by that, but like I'm greatly bothered by it. Honestly, it's the first time this month. Very good. It's bound to happen.
My blades are ready.
Like, I have no words. I have no more words left of this. But yeah, synchronous stuff. It's been a good while. I saw you sounded quite a while back. Came into the stream and heard the game, so assumed you were taking a match. Carried on the gaming for longer and I realized once again it was very quiet. Okay, up to 3. Yeah, it's been a while, like let's say it's first time this month. Honestly, I don't even remember when like last time we were streaming like black screen or something. Well, I don't know. I don't know. The muted mic. I think we have some muted mic last time I played. What is it called? What is it called? Dishonored, okay. Oops. We really need to kill everything here. Preposterous. So again, no idea when I muted that mic. Maybe like half an hour ago or something. Literally no idea. So the thing, another like very important thing right to say here. I really thought we're gonna be getting this ancestral leveling up to level 20 today. No time at all. Like yesterday we just leveled up it from 0 to 14. Alright, like very fast basically. Today is not looking that fast, but I think I'm still gonna be finishing the build today. We're kinda like doing everything we can on Apocalypse like pretty easily. Alright, so the build is not really complete. There's so many improvements, but the main points of the builds are there and they're working. Alright, the main damage dealers, my Blizzard and Rain of Treacherous Rain. Like everything working so far, so fine. Don't need like this ancestral to level 20. Then we can start like announce the build tomorrow. The carrot's gonna be good.
My strength fails me.
Delve deeper into jungle. This one, Dying Forest. Okay, looks like it is. Yeah, this map definitely taking some time. And I also think I was saying, pointed out that apart from campaign maps that were very long, alright, like very long. The one benefit from doing this is how short the maps are, or at least they were short before we get into this one. And it's a good thing, but it's only one benefit of this end game. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really enjoying this end game. It's nothing to write home about. It's not an Atlas from Pacific Exile. And as much as like I hate at the end game in Last Epoch, I think Last Epoch have a better end game.
Find your mark.
Well, again, so like I'm a biased person because I'm not really a big fan of this kind of end game to begin with. Alright, like the only end game that I genuinely can tolerate was Atlas in Pacific Exile, and only after that Atlas became like so much better after years of they working on it. So like initially when I played the Pacific Exile for the first time and get to the end game, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting it. It's not my kind of jam.
Your mark.
But then I'm like a very old school gamer in that regards. That I'm enjoying something like Titan Quest campaign and jumping on as a difficulty. But better loot and better challenge. Alright. Oh, okay, we actually died. It's the first time we died today. We died to the bloody tree. There was 2 trees, okay? 3 trees, 4 trees. Okay, I see. I just really don't get have the bloody killing me all the time. Well, not really killing, have the dealing damage to me overall. Because it feels like I'm avoiding the projectiles and stuff, and suddenly I'm losing half of hands.
This one is mine.
And not old school, just old.
Not yet.
Okay, valid point.
My strength fails me.
Indeed. Enter Camundus.
This one is mine.
Also think about this game that dying is not really that much punishable. Alright. Wait, are we gonna be fighting the first boss from the campaign? This looks like a green dragon. This helmet is like super ridiculous. I have a dragon tail on my head. Okay, it's a little first boss, is it? So absolutely reuse assets for everything. And those bosses were not very entertaining to begin with. I was not looking forward to fight them back in campaign, because how bad they were. Some of them in second phases, but they bring this into endgame. Yeah.
This one is mine.
I'm not really liking this at all. It's gonna take the cages. I here didn't go drop, like, I mean, I saw that you typed something. But I need to get concentration on dodging this guy. We're killing him faster because of control. I'm very glad for that.
My strength fails me.
Where are you going to? Wizard.
Catching my breath.
Oh, dragon doing new trick.
My blades are ready.
Going for those eggs, oh my god, like I don't really care about the eggs, keep the dragon going.
I need to catch my breath.
Jesus Christ, the worst. Okay, it's not the worst mechanic, he doesn't have a second phase. Every other dragon have a second phase, and it's like even worse. Taking you so much time to defeat them. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to finish the table around Hans, so I'm almost there after several days. I'm also going to pick up the last. Oh wait, there's actually. Okay, wait, what? Wait, there's second phase here, Lenny. Nobody told me there was second phase here. I forgot about this second phase.
I'm out of breath.
What the fuck? Jungle dragon. Just vanity. So I'm also going to pick up the last of the humans, so that don't require large time investment. At that point, all that will be left for long-term goals. So end game manages for gear and leveling the other classes. In game as a campaign, not available. I don't think any of this looks worth it. Like honestly, I don't really like the end game right here. Also, this guy did have like a second phase. Oh my god. I was saying that he's better than other dragons because it doesn't have a second phase. And this is gonna kill him like very fast as a control here. Has like 11 million health, meaning I'm gonna hit him like for 1 million every time I hit him in control. There we go, like back to 7 million. Just don't hit the projectiles. That's actually doing like quite a bit of damage if you get a hit.
I need to catch my breath.
Because that. So let me guess, you're gonna be fighting those 5 bosses, the same bosses from a campaign. You're gonna be fighting them in endgame. So I'm interested in checking out the other builds so far, but like I'm very much disappointed in this endgame, and then you can. I really genuinely think campaign is actually better. Oh my god, I didn't want to say that. Didn't want to say that. And you gain this legendary. Okay, maybe okay. I was getting this one. There's 2. Okay, I'm gonna get experience. 3 fragment cactus. Sure, we can sort that out, can we? Right. Begin a hunt from the war room. Back to the hunt. For the loot. So I really want to put this one over here. Alright, it's like I think this will be useful at some point. Let's sort out the things. Not gonna be using this one. Not really gonna be using this one either. Reduce costs, energy, toxic damage, natural green self. Distance. Again, it's not. Bunch of toxic modifiers. Maybe it's a good for toxic build. Maybe. Ice peaks. Practice made perfect. Ice peaks is a base skill. Cross siphon. Get out of here. Frozen armor. Lightning mark. I don't think there's anything frozen mark. Okay. I can get it from frozen armor here. Mystic toxin. Dragon coil. Okay, this is actually not bad to have. Believe me or not. Shockwave divine. Into green. I'm not sure about that. It's gonna like cost you rerolling higher price because it's divine. Reinforcements into hunting trap. The junk can make an offering. Do we want any of this? Vitality, and this one is favor. This one, yeah, I don't think we get any of those things. Have Draconic modifier, bonus reflexes, dot resistance, area of effect minus 15. I mean, bonus reflexes is not really that bad for me, to be honest. Don't think it's bad. for this build, but I put it in storage. Chaos. Okay, I wanted to put this one into other storage. And this one specifically. Make to a room. Can I get like something here? Equipment. Fragments. Modifier 9. So the eternal gifts, okay, so I can see what I can get on equipment, like what kind of boost here. Okay, that's interesting, right? Attack speed barrier. That's actually very useful. With critical damage, evasion. So defense, evasion, chance of avoiding receive skills. Okay, evasion like 27%. Which is gifts from Eternal. The triple with choice, the chance of being given the 3 options at the same time of choosing from. I see. Modifier for fragments. Also can find like whatever you want over here. Let's make it a little bit better. So a permanent power bonus for all vermins. Alright, test of will. Look, chaos hand rule. Fragment skill hacks. Gift customization. Ice biome, unlock a rule. Bonus item. Gift customization, equipment slot. Permanent toxic resistance bonus. Cobalt biome. Permanent gain an additional slot for a tribute wall. Okay, tribute wall additional slot. I do want that one. Electric resistance, dragon eye. So let's go. Apocalypse difficulty. Enemies periodically create a pool of lava around them. Cooldown after dodging increased by 50%. So gonna do like a couple of hunts. And I want some permanent bonuses out of this, but I think that then gonna be doing some summarizing the character, summarizing the build, what can go, what is good with the build, what is bad, what is gonna be improved, what you need to improve. Overall, like I say, the build performing very well in terms of cleaning this. Apocalypse difficulty, which is basically the hardest difficulty. Right, so it's a viable build. Despite a couple of things could be better about it. Then we get to building something different too. Or something different, I think it's Oracle. I think we're gonna be checking Oracle. It's a nice build. Next class. Hunter, we have to repel another invasion. The Dragonkin from Endernur have entrenched themselves in the nests. The alchemists of Montescales have given me the elixir capable of destroying the nests. If you protect me, we'll soon be rid of this infestation. There you go. Don't thank me, chat. Don't thank me. Okay, this guy is decently fast. Oh wait.
Ready to kill.
I just need to bring him to the points. Got it.
I need to catch my breath.
Some item. Do your job, Mr. Supper. He's like sure taking his time.
Ready to kill. I have no energy left.
Yeah, the biggest problem like we faced it yesterday was this build energy. It was absolutely disastrous if you got interrupted while in the middle of casting a skill, which is gonna be removing all my energy. And the energy regen was like quite slow, that we need to wait like quite a bit to use the skill again. We totally overcome that problem today. Well, today at the end of the yesterday as well. So that's not a problem. There's also another problem with the damage to a single target enemy. And we kind of overcome that problem as well. Where we go this way? To a degree. Could be going better. We are recovered via the control skill. And if you can increase control even farther down the line, the single target damage will be like so much better. Okay, level 16 for ancestral guy. Okay, I'll take it. Got 2 levels today in almost 3 hours. Which is, well, not that much. But considering the ancestral only like 20 levels, maybe that's not that bad either. Let's take the chest, oh my god. Eliminate the NAS builders. Okay, that's over here. Defeat Albrecht Painless T, whatever the guy is, some kind of bandit. Bring it on. I probably don't want to stand right in front of him. Okay, I just got a bad feeling about this guy.
My army grows sore.
They should go give me evasion sync. Alright. Evasion sync if we get a gear. That is. Give me a weapon. And obviously none of those have evasion. Because the okay, it has control, however. Right, it has control. But attack bonus, armor piercing, and way less attack damage altogether. That's a flat. So maybe not. What do we got as a bonus from this? The war room. We got permanent power bonus on all worms. Okay. It's just like I have like 10 attribute points over here, that Nani? Where those attribute points came from? Courage. Cooldown or just cooldown to potions. Well, okay, I'll take it. Worms power. Like there's a next level. Alright, you know, there's a next level of a vermin skills. We go to the jailer. So like, let's see, power, physical resistance, vermin area multiplier, fire damage, vermin damage for 4%. No, that's my modifier, so I'm not sure what they mean by the vermin power there. Okay, equipment, we want to level up this to level 8. So it's gonna be at level 9 elemental discharge plus and 10 elemental discharge, level 9 increased loot quality. Upgraded. We don't have like enough dust for this. That's 300 of this also, don't have it. But yeah, we're getting set loot quality. Whatever that's gonna mean. Hopefully it's a good bonus. So we have this dragon eye into permanent gain an additional slot of the tribute wall. So maybe we can activate the bonus crit on my... No, I think we need a 4 or better tributes overall to activate it. Reach the island. Level 16 for ancestral skill. Extra gold. Kill the attackers. Hunter, the Dragonkin has surrounded. Help! Oh, thank you, Hunter. Protect the castaway and as they evacuate.
This one is mine.
They're not evacuating, dude. Okay, then one did evacuate it. Basically, we're staying here and like just slamming my terror rain, creating the area of denial. Look at the radius of the skin.
My strength fails me.
Oh, those guys are so slow. Slowpokes. Maybe I just killing them. Don't say.
My blades are ready.
Maybe my arrows are preventing them to actually evacuate. Almost 400 millions damage on the blizzard.
I need to catch my breath.
But terror rain, precious rain, not that far away technically. Defeat the Alcarobia. That was a boss from campaign. Every single boss we fight in here so far is a guy from campaign.
My army grows sore.
Don't really need to stay close to her. So Tomori is here. Still this game I get epilepsy just by staring at the continuous arrow rains. I also say the more we're gonna be playing it like for a while, mate. We're gonna be having like multiple builds as well. Welcome Tomori. Well, you always can join for Slay the Spire session. Alright, however, today we're gonna be finishing the Detroit, but Slay the Spire session is always a valid point at the evening stream. We're getting pretty good there. Like, pretty good. Yes, materials. So now, right now we reach the end game for this game, the Dragonkin, and I really don't like it. All right, I really don't like it. Campaign was bad, but this is looking even worse. It's just they're reusing campaign parts. It's faster so than campaign. It's taking a way less time on every map, which is a pointer. Okay, extra tribute wall. Let's go. We're also going to be playing the Grim Dawn soon, Sean. Alright. The new DLC Grim Dawn coming soon. Supposedly. And we're gonna be busy with that. Oh, somehow we don't have a map here. Soon since 2025. Now this time like really soon. Alright, it's supposed to be like... I expecting that next month, honestly. My personal expectations next month. We're ready to an ambush hunter. There's enemy on the other side of this lava lake that we want to take by surprise. To do so, we'll need to build the breach. Please join us. Okay, they're gonna be doing surprise breach. Let's go. Protect the trackers. Let them make a surprise attack. Kinkusein, I guess a new build time. I don't know why I saw that there was a difficult fast apocalypse. Yeah, there is none. There is none. We're gonna be doing a different build tomorrow as well. This look like this one doing pretty good on apocalypse. One shooting arrows in apocalypse with the wave 100 in the test of wheel. Kinda boring. But it's just... I find the whole end game here boring. I was complaining endlessly about the campaign, that like... But I could be a little bit biased, because I'm not the guy who enjoying this kind of end game content. I'm more like a Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, end game scene. But I do like Atlas in passive style.
This one is mine.
Even don't have any recording stats on my gear, and my barbarians hits like 60k per hit. It's a 5 meter radius DPS. Seems weird for the content. Well, the game featured highly adaptive, customizable skill build, right? So meaning like some skills, meaning like they don't really test at all of those, not even close. Some skills will be like very imbalanced. Some stuff which is gonna be reckoned.
Ready to kill.
I like Grim Dawn, got like 450 hours in it, but I hear that it's very easy to hack and ruins all the gear terrain in fun. You know, so tomorrow they might be very sloppy with the balance testing. There was no balance testing, I think. So, is it hack and ruins all the gear trade in fun?
This one's marked.
Like, I rarely engage in gear trading thing. It's more like a passive exile stuff. For Grim Dawn, all the only gear trading thing I'm doing is like asking items from inventory here. Well, you know, why you hug Grim Dawn to only to get a gear? That's a big question too.
My blades are ready.
3,500 hours. Yeah, we do have something around personally 1k. And I started the Grim Dawn like earlier than Mim Tomori, so he beat me like quite a bit.
There's your rider.
So as I said, you're asking someone comes that mods the game and give you all you want. That's not fun, so I play like almost alone most of the time. Oh, but like, yeah, I'm the solo player here too. Well, I mean, yeah. No mods, vanilla, solo. Well, apart from me playing with Memento Mori here and there. Didn't have that thing open. We tried until Memento Mori went and betrayed me, led me into trap 2 times. We feel like I lost the character for good. Wait, eliminate. Oh, I eliminate the sorcerers. Oh, like what I'm doing, chat? Hold it. Eliminate to save the fucking knight. Oh my god. We just wasted bloody time. Wasted time. Yes, nobody's saving this knight. He was bound to die. 20 seconds. Not gonna make it. 7.
No energy.
By the knight abandoned behind the enemy lines. Okay. Need a new sacrifices. Look, I see. If he's died, we have just new sacrifice. Am I ever like say the lie here? I don't remember, chat. Come on.
Ready to kill. Catching my breath.
There's a ward. I'm not sure there is anymore. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure if it's like on the current YouTube channel or the previous one. Evidence erase it. It's classified, okay? Like some kind of files.
You are marked for death.
Reducted. From last delusion, so the situation may be like judged differently. They've got it. Oh my god, spin to win. That's cheating. Yeah, so I imagine we're gonna be back into Grim Dawn and gonna be playing it for like half a year after. Just don't make like any clips out of this.
Arm grows sore.
Oh, oops. Very big oops, very big oops.
My blade.
Didn't expect that to happen. Kind of not paying much attention. So it's just supposed to give me like the fucking evasion. Alright. It's giving me none. It's giving me none. Yeah, like I don't think that. Let's get the build summary here. The build doing everything that it's supposed to do. When you're paying attention. I want new build. Got a Benedictor, so. Treacherous Rain. What do we have right now? It's not good. So we finally rolled the gear on that in the chest reward, and I went with explicitly asking to the gear have at least like dodge modifier, and it never did. Dodge evasion, I mean. Bullshit. It's not good, it's not good. Is this good? Not really. Let's see about this. Flies damage and speed. I don't really care about speed, honestly. Treacherous Rain with ultimate enchantment duration speed. Keep this here. There is no reason to roll for it. This would potentially keep in. Maybe put it in a big chest even. There's a Treacherous Rain. Okay, this one is good. This one is a good Treacherous Rain. Let's have one skill, right? So it's guaranteed gonna be, if you're going to put it on a gear, it's guaranteed gonna get one skill. You just need to roll the skill you need. Alright, so for me looking at this, we can work on it towards the ice damage. We're 19, so we need 11 points on ice damage. And energy cost reduction doesn't really need it anymore. Alright, what else we can roll for? Generate the shockwaves. Not sure if this is even working. And we can work towards the next next focus. If you get like the focus over here, and put it on a gear. But guess what? We finished the build. It's too late for this. Okay, upon activation, mark enemies in the field of view. Which is like we're already marking a lot, so we don't need it. But I can put it into storage. Right, I can put this into storage. Something like here. Shockwave. I can put it over here. Ultimate enchantment. I can put it over here. I can get this one over here for now. Let's get in tributes spoiled. If we beat this guy. Let's look at this tributes. So the extra window for tribute. And we need the book and what is this? Book and a sword, so I cannot activate my tribute shit. Can put this one here, but I need one extra slot to be able to activate this guy. Guess fine. So bear with me for a couple of minutes. Shout, I'm gonna be recording a video for YouTube. I'm gonna be talking about the build in general, because I think it's already like we get into it to satisfying point when it can do everything on the apocalypse difficulty. Everything dying, including dying, but killing everything in decent way could be like way better, alright? But yeah, let me start this. So welcome everyone. Austeris here, talking today about tracker build with Treacherous Rain and Ice Drake, which is utilizing the Blizzard. So Treacherous Rain, Blizzard combination for a tracker. It was working pretty well for us. You can see the damage numbers. The Blizzard actually a main skill they're doing damage here. Out of this, like basically doing like something like 50% more damage than Treacherous Rain. And then we have some hours that going around thanks to Drake, also dealing a little bit damage here and there. 94 millions, 441 millions, 321 millions damage overall. The build is good enough to do the end game content on Apocalypse difficulty. Alright, good enough cleaning the waves. You maybe saw they just were cleaning the bosses and the waves before this video. And we're gonna be talking about gear, what's good, what kind of stats you want to look for gear, right? What kind of a passive on a gear you want to look, what they call like the talents especially, the shortcoming of the build, the good points of the build, and what to look into the ancestral board, what kind of passive skills for your Treacherous Rain and for your Blizzard, what is good, what is not so good. So let's start with that, and let's start with ancestral board right from the start. So Treacherous Rain, it's area skill. Area skill, when you're getting those passives, I would be prioritizing, is gonna basically doing damage in a big area, like very big areas, basically the whole screen of your area kind of damage. And from damaging continuously enemies is activating Blizzard. It's activating the Blizzard, which is doing even more damage with his projectiles. Treacherous Rain is area skill, so it's not very good against single target. If you don't have like any other minions there in a boss fight, could be problematic. It could be taken quite long, especially early on, to kill a single target enemy, single target dragon specifically. But there's a workaround that. There's workaround with a gear that's gonna dramatically increase your single target damage, and we're gonna be talking about this in a gear section. So for now, let's look at the Treacherous Rain and what kind of passives you want specifically for it. Right? For me, it's ultimate enchantment tier 2. Right? Ultimate enchantment. You need 5 points in this to enable it, And what it's doing is extra 25 damage, extra 40% duration, extra area of effects of the skill, and extra projectiles. So projectiles for this skill increasing their actual area of effect of the skill, which is quite good. You can see how big the area of effect. So it's also have a cost increase with ultimate enchantment, so you're gonna be struggling at some point with the mana for this. Like we did actually struggling already on level 50 with the mana for the skill, and that solves again with the gear. We are their talents, so get to that. But there's also the passive that gonna help you with the mana. First of all, the energy gain. So every time the skill hitting something, it's very good against group of enemies. It's hitting multiple enemies, it's getting this energy regen very fast, right? But the problem just launch, if a skill kill them too fast, right, is one shot, you're not gonna get much of the energy. There's also another skills is energy reduction cost here, right? So we let's check all the modifiers. Right, so what do we have here? Greater area. Have greater area, it's not needed. I would rather to have ice damage here instead of greater area, because we're already getting so much area from ultimate enchantment and projectiles. However, it's just like, you know, we didn't roll with perfect passives here. Alright, so I didn't roll, so we get the area here. That's fine, it's still working. Projectiles also, I don't really need much of projectiles because of ultimate enchantment, but this is still increasing area of effect, so I'll take it. We have ice damage. That's the stuff I would like to prioritize here. Right, more ice damage for a skill, because it's a physical damage by default, right? But it's gonna be switching to the damage of your vermin when you reach rank 4 on this skill. Alright, so it's getting this synergy with rank 4, and it's gonna change the damage to ice type. You can see that ice type at the very end of the keywords section. So ice damage you want to prioritize. You really want to have defense stance here. Like needs 3 points to enable. This is giving you 10% evasion and 10 damage resistance when you're using a skill. And evasion is the main survivability skill for a tracker. It's very good. Absolutely good. So next skill, the cost reduction. If we went to 15 points in cost reduction, 15 power, which is a reduction cost of a skill by 30%. Later on, you don't really need it. You really need it like some mid game, not early game, some mid game. When you get the talents, when you get the talents, you're gonna be talking about talents. You're gonna not need a cost reduction anymore. But anyway, we still having this again mana getting on hitting enemies. Also 40% chance getting the extra mana when you're hitting multiple enemies is very good. Not very good against single target, but for groups, very good. Speed, if you have it, it's good. If you don't have it, it's not a trait to prioritize. Overpowered. Next thing is overpowered. It's another thing that I want to prioritize on this build. So it's getting me extra damage. It's costing more mana, but on a last tier, it's getting me 10% damage per stack, and we have 5 stacks, so it can go like up to 50% damage. Right, it's a huge damage dealing. Alright, it's a huge damage dealing. We have it on 15, so 7%. And Shockwave, I'm not sure if the Shockwave even doing stuff here. It's inflict physical damage equal to 50% of attack. I have it accidentally here, and it's doing, hopefully doing something, but it's not a skill I'm prioritizing, right? Next one is Focus. Focus is slow the amount of the time taken for the skill. So, but we already increased the amount of time for a skill during VR Ultimate Enchantment 2. So Focus not really doing that much of slowing down, but on a 15 points is getting 40% more extra damage. So right, ice damage, ultimate enchantment 2, focus, and overpowered. That's like 4 things that I would like to prioritize for this. Well, and some mana generation. somewhere in the mid game or early game. That's also would be good. And there's a passive. There is a passive that we use in here as a Drake passive. I use in Frozen Armor, which is another good survivability stuff. So it's just giving you extra 50 armor every 1 second, every 2 seconds, duration for 1 second. I'm using Power of Ice here, so boosting my damage even faster, killing enemies. The Worm gains temporary increased damage dealt by a character, so bonus duration for 15 seconds can get you pretty good bonus, right? And that's the 4th skill I'm using for this. Right, there's I tried definitely Frost Armor, Cruel Siphon. I tried the Frost Army. Frost Army is probably the worst skill for this. Especially it's not working against single target big boss fights. What we've taken, Pass of Cold, Ice Brace, we tested all of them. They're not doing that much of damage compared to Blizzard, compared to like even compared to your indirect damage that you get in from some vermin skills. So they're not doing that much of the damage. They're doing some damage, something like equivalent to Malignant Assault, which is I'm not using very often, but I'm using it to trigger the Pale Dragon Aura, which is giving me like extra resistance when I needed an extra evasion. Like you see, I also have the Assassin Shroud, which is also giving me 20% extra evasion for 5 seconds, and it's a good survivability skill. Alright, it does have a cooldown, but the cooldown can be worked around, again, via some talents. Right, and the Blizzard. Blizzard is the most damaging skills, and you really need it here. And the most thing that you need to pay attention in the Blizzard here is projectiles, amount of projectiles. So you really want to get these projectiles, bonus projectiles on the max tier. That's 4 bonus projectiles is so good. It's just literally erasing something, everything basically. You want extra area, right? You want potentially, if you can, get some overpower in this. Alright, and you want to get some reinforcements. Reinforcements also can go on the treacherous range, so it doesn't really matter. It's bonus hit points when you get to it. And basically ice damage also, that's what you want for your Blizzard. Alright, so like projectiles first, extra bonus ice damage, and overpowered apparently working with the Blizzard. So you want those those 3 actually most of the time. So that's what consists of skills. All right, there's much of improvements to do with my current skill board, but it's actually doing the job on the hardest difficulty. Next thing's attribute points. Like we're getting a bunch of attribute points from endgame and some city improvements, but you're not going to be able to get like you will be able to get 100 attribute points in something, and something like 96 attribute points in other, or actually another 100 in something else. Right, so you can get 200 attribute points when you reach level 50, if it's your first character, and the first attribute points you're gonna want to spend your actually points stats into its agility for this class. So it's getting you attack bonus, which is like very important to clean speed and giving you health for survivability. What we went here is extra movement speed, we went extra reflexes, right? We went increased attack speed, which doesn't really actually work for us, right? Doesn't really work for us, but it's probably the best one. Best one out of those things. Magic Fighter, both projectile speed and the damage dealt by traps and projectiles. So extra projectile damage 5%. I went with that, and we have here increase the duration of damage delayed by the reflexes and reduce damage taken when hit points is low. So it's your survivability, and that's why you want to put like at least 10 points into courage to get like some reflexes started. Right, actually I went to 10 points in courage to begin with when we level up this, so we get like some core skill damage here, which is influencing the treacherous rain. And then we went to Resilience. Resilience is also giving you armor and attacks, so damage and survivability. So we have bonus damage when hit points is high, increased maximum hit points. We went increased ice damage, which is good for me. There is this poison breaths I went with, and damage reduction for Thorns. The Thorns is not the stuff for this build, but it's still something that influences this indirect damage to a degree. So that's like how we redistributed character skill, and for vermin skills, we went firstly into. Actually, have 5 extra skills over here. Firstly, we went into power, right? Ice damage, physical resistance. So it's getting like inspiration here. Increased damage dealt by projectiles, 5%. Surrounds the character in permanent shroud that deals adaptive damage. So this is contribute quite a bit to this indirect damage here as well. And energy, increased energy regen and maximum energy. So this is like one of the things that you need to work for the skills. So it's just like very energy consuming in the mid game especially. So it's like one thing that's gonna help you. And we also went a little bit more in ferocity. I actually can remove the 5 points out of here, but this points we're getting from the end game content. So ferocity, bonus damage 8, increased damage dealt when energy is low. And when you're gonna be getting energy low quite often, inspiration skill and vermin skills reduce enemy elemental resistance by 5%. I think it's very important, that elemental resistance, and you can choose one of those for yourself, I guess. So next thing to talk about the gear, which is like a really bringing build back together. I also want to show like my stats, right? Armor stats and stuff. So like armor protection is important, survivability stats. Armor, right, which is giving you that general damage reduction. Reflexes, which is like prevent you from getting one-shotted, alright, and evasion. That's like important stats, defensive stats for this build, and offensive stats is a critical chance and critical damage. Right, so when you reach level 50, you're gonna be choosing Ancestrals, and the first Ancestral, the Clovis, is actually pretty good for it. It's increasing your evasion, can guarantee you a critical chance, and then boost your Worm chance to trigger Worm skills according to a critical chance, which is meaning like the Blizzard, which just have chance to activate in 10% on your rain, gonna happen more often and gonna do like even more damage than it's already dealing. So that's like basically the best Ancestral for this. And the stats, the important offensive and defensive stats. Again, gear. And what look to the gear when when we're talking about like helmets and when we're talking about gloves here. Life drain. You want life drain, at least one line draft stain is on helmet on a glove, and it's gonna roll is on helmet on a glove. Well, helmet or the gloves, right? Life drain 23. It's absolutely enough to, like, you know, basically not to take damage, or when you take the damage, replenish it like really fast when you're fighting against hordes of enemies. It's really replenish your health very fast. It's not gonna be working against solo enemies like the dragons. Not happening. So another thing that you want to look at evasion. You want that evasion at least 17%. Good to have above 20. So one of those like should have get evasion. Have boots, or I don't think you can roll evasion on a tunic, can you? Maybe you can, but you definitely can roll on the gloves and boots. So you want evasion. Hit points, bonus armor, and bonus XP on helmet. Bonus XP on helmet is generally things as the best like things to have. All right. Bonus armor, health, and flat health hit points are good to have on any piece of armor. Right, so we can look for any of those and reroll something. If you have 2 attributes, like for example, bonus hit points percentage, bonus hit points flat, and it's already a good item, then you can reroll something for bonus armor. What you don't want is barrier. Okay, what you don't want is barrier, thorns, block damage, stuff like that. It's sometimes unavoidable, but you don't really generally want those on the tracker build. Reflexes are good. Reflexes, some skills are improving your reflexes. Basically, making more damage with reflexes, some talents that is, right? And when it's come for weapon, right? So we're not touching these things. It's like insignificant. For flask, you basically, if you have a better flask or worse flask, first things you want is increased cooldown reduction for a health flask. But I'm not really healing this flask very often. Equipment, when it's when talking about weapons, obviously you want to see to get as much of attack stats as possible on the weapons, on any weapons. But one thing to consider to have on the weapons, right? Critical chance, right? You want to at least have those big critical chance on one of the weapons, and critical damage, right? But there is a 3 stats you want: ice damage percentage, attack damage. Apart from like critical, right? 2 stats, right? So ice damage and attack bonus percentage. You absolutely want one or both of them, right? Including critical chance here. So we have ice damage here, attack bonus, and critical damage on this one, and we have here critical chance, ice damage, and attack bonus. So that's making more or less perfect weapon for you. Right, and very important, the talents. The talents, very important. So I was saying you're gonna be having energy problem mid-game, late mid-game with this build, and it's solved with your talent. If you get this energy talent, extra regeneration, max energy, 50, you actually set for life. Alright, you actually set for life. That's good. Another talent to pay attention to is control. Control is very good against solo targets. So you're fighting those big dragons, you don't really have that much of damage, you're not proccing much of the blizzard because it's only one target, and you're running out of energy very often. But control building this blue bar, and in rank 2 is dealing 10% of enemy maximum hit points, and those big dragons have a very big hit points, and it's building up like super fast. Ultimately, you want control on 3, and you want energy on 3. Alright, ultimately. So I didn't reach that point, but it's a big boost to your solo target damage, and absolutely biggest boost. Right, like we have elemental discharge here, it's a Dragonkin gear. Alright, so if you go to a jailer, after you unlock a jailer via the crafting menu, so crafting the jailer over here, right? Unlock the ability to craft, improve it, and improve vermin armor. So in you'll be able to get the jailer armor tab, and the armor event here is frontier vermin armor, which is giving you bonus speed and giving you elemental discharge, and also increased loot quality. Yeah? I didn't level up to maximum, but it's doing a little bit of damage. It's improving your damage altogether, so whenever Worm attacks, whenever a character deals damage associated with respected elements. So I deal in ice damage here, and the worm triggering 2 projectiles with every 1.5 seconds. I don't even know how much damage it's dealing, because it's not going into indirect damage tab. So I don't know how to determine how much damage it's dealing. Alright, but it's dealing some damage, and you're giving some boost out of that. So that's the talent, that's the 2 main talents. You looking for control and energy for this one. In human reflex is good, because you're getting like cooldown reduction, and you can get this assassin shroud more often, especially while you fight in multiple enemies. Right, vitality could be decent for survivability. Chaos could be okay-ish, especially when you get into the vampirism stuff. Alright. Critical Search could work also for you. Alright, and accuracy, dealing damage within your armor. Well, it can work, but it's low priority for me. There are some projectile skills, I guess. Merciless Reflexes Alright, adding portion of your reflexes to attacks, also working for your damage. Projectiles, you can get extra projectiles. I never got like to rank 2, but supposedly you can get extra projectiles for your blizzard, and it's already like worth taking it. But I advise you to concentrate, mainly control energy for this. Alright, Resilience doing nothing for me, by the way. It's very hard to get appropriate gear. You need to farm quite a bit to get in the right talents on it. That's the goal to summarize this build. Alright, that's all I wanted to talk about it. And thank you very much for attention, guys. Thank you very much for attention. We're gonna be doing new build tomorrow. New build. Maybe we're gonna be improving some stats for this build as well via the late game. So new build we're gonna be starting late game, end game right away. Apparently you cannot do campaign anymore. So we'll see how this is gonna work for us. The goal again to reach Apocalypse difficulty, get this level 50 stuff, level 50, and get your ancestral guy working for you. Which we didn't done with this build, but it still was decent enough. Alright, like, so thank you very much for your attention. I really did enjoy this game. I really did enjoy playing this character, especially the building part, right, when we figured out like our talents, our gear stats, and more importantly, tinker with the board itself. Alright, again, this could be like way more optimized, but I'm satisfied where it is right now. So next build hopefully will be better, will be faster too. Because to spend like 40 hours on a campaign playing this build. Yeah. Again, thank you very much everyone for following today. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for being here, listening to me, talking about the build altogether. Most people, when I start talking about builds in Grim Dawn, I just leave in. Come on. It's the best part of the game. Alright, explaining the build and how it works. And what could be better, what could be worse altogether. I definitely forget to say something about this build. It's always happening to me. But I think I pointed out like all the important points. Even in stream, we absolutely finishing the Detroit Became Human. We're finishing that game today, and we'll have more time for Slay the Spire session as well. Right, guys. Take care of yourself, stay safe, whatever you're doing. Have fun with it, and see you next time. Cheers, everyone.